Hello guys, let's solve an interesting problem today called the majority element. We have given an array of size n. We have to return the majority element. Okay, so the majority element is nothing but an element that appears more than n by 2 times. So if we take an example, let's take this example. In this case, we have an array size of 7. So when we divide it by 2, we get 3. Okay, so in this case which element appears more than 3 times? 2. Okay, 2 appearing more than 2 times. So let me write this array. Sorry, 2 1 1. So in this example 2 is appearing more than 3 times, so our answer is 2. So you can notice that we have to store those frequencies and check which element appears more than n by 2 times. So to store those frequencies, we need a data structure, right? So can you think any data structure that we can use to store those frequencies? Yes, we can use an hash map to store those frequencies. Yes, in this hash map, what we do is we store the element as key and the frequency of that element as our value. Okay, first we initialize an empty hash map. Okay, and we iterate elements of an array one by one. First, sorry, my bad. First we iterate 2. Okay, and we check if the 2 is exist in our hash map. No, it is not exist in our hash map. So what we do is we initialize that value with 1. Why 1? Because it's also included in our count, right? So we initialize the value with count 1. Okay, and we go to next element. So we again check if 2 exists in our hash map. Yes, it exists. So instead of adding it to hash map, we update the value. Okay, so we update the value to 2, and again we iterate to the next element, which is 1, and check if it is exist in our hash map. No, it's not in our hash map. So we add it in our hash map with count of 1. Okay, and we go to next element, check if it is exist in our hash map. Yes, it exists. So we update the count to 2, and we go to the next element, which is 3. 3 is not in our hash map, so we initialize it with count 1. Okay, and we go to next element, which is 2. We check if it is exists in our hash map. Yes, it exists. So we update the frequency. You can say count. So we update the count to 3, and we go to the next element, check if it exists in our hash map. Yes, it exists, and we update the count to 4. So finally our hash map will look like this. Okay, so again what we do is we iterate the keys of the hash map and check which elements appearing more than n by 2 times. In this case the n is 7, right? So when we divide it by 2, we get 3. So in this case 2 appearing more than 3 times, so 2 is our answer. Okay, so this is the intuition behind the problem.